Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Precision airstrike, get inside if you're not. Yeah. Definitely was that us.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I think you should. Oh, exposed. Well, yeah.
He'll find Hall. And
I thought they were behind
us at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Just catch him. He's going to be at the buy station.
Watch his flat. Whip. Watch the whip. Check safety.
On third down, Herbert. This is caught. Well, he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Got the third, the dude in the far back, yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters.
Call that airstrike on them?
Game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Love. Complete. Smith has it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. Love. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Slam. Check. Fresno. Get it.
From the gun, Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20.
I looked dead at him for
He'll bring it
a whole
all the way
second.
back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. 2-score game here in the 4th.
Bro, I looked dead in that motherfucker's eyes before I took the shot.
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
On 1st down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield.
Yo, look at that dot that just appeared in the field.
His outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Do that shit again.
Throwing again. Love. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 4 yards.
Come back this way if you can, because you're like in the middle, like 2.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far.
This
will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Love steps away. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he gets this to the 35.
That dude literally
good for
just
a
got
gain of 5.
fell off.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murray. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 13. Smith catches left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Murray. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now they'll run. Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Nigga, I was fucking niggas up in there, hopping in and out like that.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught here by Adams. 30. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Devontae Adams. 87 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Pretty sure someone just bought someone. That might have been me. So you're getting shot at? There's a helicopter that flew this way.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better.
There might be some guns here.
On 1st and 10, Love. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
What?
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop and have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Or we can go straight for it.
Now a handoff looking right. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
I got some plays for you. My last 3.
At the 45-yard line.
Hit me a little bit. That's only because I peeked him to shoot a little bit.
So this one is over. Right. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
Already finished them.
They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half.
Only reason I died is because when you died,
it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,
the only reason I died is
more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Panthers, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
this shit is this small already. Oh, no real guns? Got it. Probably, I forget about those.
Y'all can pick me up if y'all need one.